Test, test. Test. Ooh. Yeah. Right. Really? Can you tell me how big it is? Size 256. 256. Okay, so 256. Fine. Oh, no, 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 no. To make the, take the big one. Oh. I used to make Eichel last time. The hell? No.
I can't take another hit. Hi.
Oh.
I need more energy. Out of energy.
Oh. Why? Oh, it's a different component. It's a different component. A different component. Okay. With hint icon. Go. Oh. Really just not gonna detect it. I really wish it did. Really do I have to write my own input API? Really? Really? Which one handles that? I think it's this. Mag pass. Oh. Yeah, I don't care about that. It's too cold. Probably what I want. Yes. It's exactly what I want. Bro, I remember it somewhere. Where did I do it? Oh, I already have this. But do I? But do I? No. No. Nope. That ain't the way to do it. Heuristic callback. Bolo. From Emerhon. Ain't that something? You know how the music sounds compared to my voice. Wait, why is this not tripping up? Oh, I call it key. What's up? What's up? I might as well share the link. Steam playtest. Better than that. Oops. Oh, I do want. Yeah, you'll get access right away. It's unlimited. Open and unlimited. Speaking of which, let's see if there are any Any new stack crashes being reported? Nothing recent. Yeah, just Linux crash. It's fine. How's it been since starting this game? Full time, it's been a year and a half. A year and a half of full C time. I've occasionally worked a little bit before, but the primary part is now. Alright, so actually I need a reference back to itself. That kind of sucks. Is that gonna have a problem? What do you want? No, it stays in as this. Probably fine. Yeah. It never happened, but just for giggles. Okay. Now, who's using this? This guy. Right. Really? Hmm. Okay, that's actually fine. That is actually fine, but that is not. Wait, was this even doing anything? It was doing nothing. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Just want to know. Do I get anything at all? Anything? Alright, here's a test. Will this API give me information when I reconnect the controller? Because my game has 3 inputs. There's 3 type of inputs. Keyboard, mouse, gamepad. Everything. You can mix and match as much as you want. Alright. Let's see it. Anything? Anything? Gotta do something, right? No, it just doesn't tell me anything. What's the point of intermediate libraries if they don't actually work? Alright, it's time to scream and shout at GLW for a while. Doesn't detect an event when the gamepad is connected after the game is running. I want. Yeah, polling doesn't work either. We sure I do this already. Was returns. Already handle that crap. No, it's a bunch of bull. It's all a bunch of bull. What a surprise. Dude, why do we even bother this? Like, what's the point? How recent is this? This is old as hell, dude. That- What is the lowest level API for getting gamepad input on Windows? What's actually preferred for Xbox? Yeah. Is that still alive? Game input. Okay, that's today's. Actually, this year's. Wow. Maybe this is not complete crap, huh? It might not be complete crap. I like the game. Excellent. Excellent. Still very early on. Very early on. Even the male hero is barely developed, so just a pretty girl for now, mainly. I estimate it'll be another good 3 years probably before it actually looks like a game will be just about done. True, it's overpowered. That's funny. Yeah, UI hasn't received a whole lot of work so far. It's playtime, yeah. That is indeed. To be fair, so far it's been mostly debug time. It's kind of hard to call it playtime. Yeah, UI I'm considering. Sometimes I feel like pulling in an actual professional game library for UI. But at the same time... Hey, we're kicking stuff around, dude. So much nicer to have your own UI. Then it can do little fancier features. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fine, I'll start the game so you can detect your little gamepad. Yeah, it's that thing. Because it's my own UI, I can actually make it nice and functional. And make it do exactly what I want the way I want to. But UI, maybe it will look good enough if I just do some basic textures. I actually had some ChatGPT generate some basic icons for the skills and abilities. Just doing that will probably be a big step up, but whatever. Not too worried about that. Turrets. The only thing about turrets here, if you actually play it for realsies, is that you don't really have much mana to actually use them. Actually, if I use a cheap one, is that the same price? It's plus 6. Oh, they cost the same? What's a scam? That is a scam, dude. Hell no. That is a total scam. What's the purpose of a story? Yeah, there was actually a beginning of a story that I began to work on like literally a month ago. Maybe a few weeks ago, actually. Because you may have... I guess if you played it, click on Playtest, and yeah, you'd be pretty overpowered. But if you go a new game, I do have a beginning of a story. With some dialogues or whatnot. But I haven't really fleshed it out much. But this is when you begin to fight back, and on you go. Then it goes back into usual combat. So no, story is something I haven't particularly spent much time on. Priority has been on gameplay and combat. Everything else is secondary. But now I have been connecting to the story in the past 3 weeks only now. So it's giving me, because now it gives me some direction to go with now that I have enough of robot content. Oh yeah, game input. Game input. Does that work on other stuff? Oh. Perhaps it's time to replace some of GLW usage, huh? Oh, even replaces gyro input, supposedly. I have trust issues, though. I got trust issues. Does mean I might have to leave GFW to run for Linux, but not for Windows. Hmm. Well, I still have questions. Questions. Honestly, I think C++ like C or C++ is easy to make stuff in, or like high level languages, to be honest. Like C++ is a bit high, but most of the stuff I code is actually just basic C code anyway. Like it doesn't do anything too fancy. Just a bunch of functions, calling functions, and some pointers. Like I rarely do anything, any fancy C++. Rarely. Rarely. This is basically just some more or less C. Well, I need to make a judgment. Do I want to poke at this thing for a while? Yeah. Input from keyboards, mice, gamepads. Can use Unity or Unreal. Yeah. Well, if you're using Unreal, that's C++ right there. I actually used to prototype this game in Unreal, but as an engineer, I couldn't stand dealing with Unreal. Like, you look very pretty. Very pretty. But it just came with so many issues. Like, coding in Unreal is kind of like dating a really hot girl. Like, yeah, it's nice, but it's coming with some issues. Where did I have it? I used to have a video of that once. Guess not. I have it somewhere, but yeah. I mean, yeah. Dude, I got so fed up of Unreal because I spent some 100 hours of training going from Udemy courses because I used to work Unreal Professional once in a while, but then I took it in the wider depth for different lectures on Udemy. And then I spent 3 months of free time prototyping my game in Unreal. After that, I got so fed up. I actually deleted the whole project. I didn't keep any videos of that, just about. Almost nothing. I got sick of that crap. about Linux? What about on Linux? Well, none of that specifically on Steam Deck. Yeah, gamedev, usual crap. Lib input. What about Steam Deck? I mean, do I have to use SDL for that? I don't really want to. Maybe SDL will be better. So let's look for bug. SDL doesn't detect gamepad connection. We look on a GitHub. Don't want to deal with high-level API. It's just gonna be a bunch of crap in my face. Maybe this will be good enough. There's one of the reasons that I don't like higher level languages is you're basically playing Lego blocks with game engines. And if you have the right block, then it does it the way you want to, okay. But the moment you want to just kind of slightly tweak it, all hell breaks loose and you're suddenly fighting the whole mountain. Whereas if you're starting from bottom up and you're working just lower level APIs, like you get a lot less fight. It's just up to you what you can build. Just gives you a lot more freedom and control, such as using GLFW library, and it gives me some crap of gamepads. Like, do I not really debug GLFW? What the hell is it doing wrong? Like, I don't want to. Okay, let's shred up some of that. Fine. Yeah. I do like the sound of this. I just need to do it in such a way that I can replace it all with something else on Linux. When a door's open, text shows up, it never goes away. Text? Which text? The only door I have in the home base. But I don't think there's any text here. In the game. In the game. You can do from a turret. Oh, actually, a turret can take out like a couple of those bastards. Why isn't that showing up cooldown? Whatever. Oh, it does. Just quick. So what text? I don't think there's any text involved in the doors. If you could send me a screenshot on Discord, that would be slick. Ideally, I would have a button here. Something like report a bug would just pauses the game, takes a screenshot, and you just type in something. Oh, like plus heal charge. Those are notifications. They're supposed to go in their own of time. Like when you take it here, it's there. Oh, entering zone to level 2. Interesting. I wouldn't notice anything there. So, but I will make a note. I will make a note. Think about it. What's up, Jonas? Missionary reports cases where President Waits for is not used safely. Yeah, I've fixed that already. Fixed it like a week ago. Right there in your face, Jonas. In fact, nowadays I get pretty quick notification when I get an update because I use this quite a bit. I think I'm using 3.13.2. So yeah, I already fixed that wait semaphore around swap images and whatnot. Way ahead of you. In fact, check this out. How many games can do this? Launch validation layers. Look how much stuff I have enabled. Pretty much the whole planet. The only thing I don't really have is best practices. I think I sometimes enable this, but driven down to vendor specific, just too much noise. GPU is something new, but that one is way too long. Yeah, you can send it on my Discord. Let me type a link in the YouTubes. I'd very much appreciate it. Because fixing bugs is my favorite thing. Just squash that thing. Squish it good. Leave the bug, no chance. Let me double check the link. Yeah. Looking good. Oh yes, I was running. So validation layer, all that. I'm actually curious. I haven't had best practices enabled in a while. Let's see if anything gets triggered. Maybe something will get triggered. No. Look at that. Look at that. Running validation layers on. Not a single problem. Now, to be fair, I do ignore some of these. Because some of them are just like nonsense. But I have like specifically limited cases of that. It's like, here's everything I ignore specifically. You know, some best practices crap I ignore because some doesn't apply. Some just some bull crap. And that is the only one I'm not sure exactly how to resolve. But yeah, dude, I suppose some point I've spent weeks in the past, a year ago. I sort of spent like 2 weeks doing nothing but just squashing validation errors, which I had like 100 at a time because it took me a while to discover all the subtleties of here actually. Because initially I just thought like something run enabled once and it's fine. And then I began to like enable each of the sticks one at a time, and sure enough, a bunch more was discovered. Ideally it posted here. Waiting. Sweetness. Let's. No. Wait. Good. Those have been unlocked. Those things are supposed to time out. Definitely supposed to. I'll keep an eye on that. I shall keep an eye. I might need to actually... I'm tempted just to disable the male hero for now, but maybe I'll just fix him up slightly. Because right now you can't even start a storyline of a male hero. Game input. Interfaces. Okay, base. Is everything working? Yeah. It just really pisses me off that the GLW does not detect gamepad reconnection like it's a pretty big deal. It's so annoying. And I've had in the past where just like sometimes you have a quirky cable and suddenly you have to restart the game. It's like, dude, no. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh yeah, I was changing skill here, starting at 3. Yeah. Oh. So the old ass turret. Doesn't quite spawn halfway, but okay. This is more manageable in cost, at least. But that is interesting. It doesn't remove the notification. Huh. Hmm. I've been wanting to add a little bit of animation to the charging cable. So it's not just blue, but specifically goes... There's like a portion of a cable indicating something going from the charging station to you. You're supposed to drop it halfway as opposed to right directly on that. Why is it so weird? Does this one drop in a better, more appropriate? No, I guess not. I guess not. Let's see here. There's 3. I mean, sometimes what happens there is it has a bunch of notification to cycle through. So it's possible that when you playing on the main menu, if it ran for too many levels, it might take a while for it to clear it up. Because I don't go for that notification too quickly, it just kind of keeps the history. So it probably will clear up if you play long enough. Now what, I think I want to change the way turrets are dropped. Turrets. Yeah, because I'm here, I'm doing it from position. What if I do like further away from me? Will that feel better? Like, yeah, that feels much better. Now it kind of drops it closer to me by default. Obviously, you can still drop it where you want with the mouse. But yeah, this feels much better. Otherwise, when they run towards you, it kind of feels like they're just being dropped right on you. I swear to God, the longer I make this game, the more Jonathan Blow was right on all the things he was saying. Like here, let's see how quickly it's gonna go through. Maybe what I can do is that if there's a bunch of notifications, I can make them go faster. That I might like. Let's see. Notifications. Right. Message live per second. Yeah. Here's what I can do. Patient count. Adjusted live. Message live seconds. If this is greater than 3, go like 4 times as fast. Okay. Let's try that. Turrets actually feel quite nice bounce because they do throw them pretty far, so you kind of have to stay to them. You know what I could do actually? I should add like an image to the message so it indicates when it's going to disappear. So when it's going through identical messages or whatever, it'll give you some note when it's going to disappear. Yeah, that's the right way to do it. For sure. Hey, don't be whacking me. I think turrets should be blocking the path for robots, but not for me. Yeah. At least for little robots. Yeah. Yeah. Refactoring that makes me want to quit on GLW, except for window creation, which I'm fine with for now. But message notification. Might as well add that. Notifications 1. 101. Message.
I need to dodge those.
What do I use for delta seconds? Christ, a lot of dudes. I decided to make this game. I spent a number of years choosing between making two games. Usually were Diablo like this one, or it was a base builder in a Minecraft style. Because those two are my favorite genres. Especially Diablo I've played pretty much forever. But latest Diablos have been quite disappointing. Other ones have been slightly better. I pick up anything's gonna drop an item now.
I can't take another hit.
Time for Fireball. Oh, it's getting kind of expensive though. Yeah, this thing barely goes up in cost. Am I using dynamic rendering? No. So it has better performance? I suppose. Oh god. The only problem from that is that, dude, my game doesn't actually push performance all that hard at all. Like this is a debug build, dude. Debug build. And when I'm looking at the times, I'm barely doing 2 milliseconds on the GPU. On the actual GPU, so I doubt. Especially when it comes to ray tracing. The thing is, I implemented in the regular passes first. From when I looked last, dynamic tracing doesn't do everything that the regular passes do, render passes do, so I have like a trust issue. Dude, why does it not listen to the... Which one do you use, dude? Does this use... What do you use? Oh, you biscuit. Okay, I get it. I need you to use... Speed. Okay. Because I want to pause that thing and analyze. Give me an item. And now pause. Good. Okay, so it's 3, 2, 1. Fine. So maybe for now I could do... Well, I'm gonna have to do one more image actually. Untie. To actually do something like that. Because I need that one there. Although maybe I do it darker. Oh, it's... Okay. Okay, so... But yeah, if you try dynamic rendering and compare, I'm curious. I'm open to some ideas, because dynamic rendering is pretty easy. It's dude. Render pass is the hard part. Dynamic rendering versus render pass performance. I had serious doubts versus what I've looked at. Serious doubts. In the past, I've only seen that it's simpler. Yeah, I have doubts. And mobile Abyss is completely different thing. Yeah, yeah. So if anything, keeping everything as render passes gives me more options to go mobile in the future. Although it's not really a big deal either way. It's like, dude, rendering is not even a big deal anymore. At this point, rendering for me is like, how much is it taking? Is it 30 or 35k lines of code? I don't remember. As of last. Yeah, like rendering is only 31k lines of code. It's like, dude, I have 80k of game code and everything else code. So rendering is not even a big deal anymore. Rendering is a solved task. So I don't care about that. What I care more about is fixing this UI bug I have here for the hover. But let's do a quick little thing here. Probably just need C child entity. It's probably not doesn't work if I'm gonna put it on top, right? But I'm curious. Like, what if I make it like... Oh man, it just hides the text immediately. Okay, I set it under. Okay. 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 $466 components, huh? That was the actual challenge. A little rendering, render pairs with dynamic thing is not much. Message text. Okay. Problem is this is a button, so I'd have to do maybe a triple layer. This was an index, right? Yeah. This one can just do the thing on... Fine. Fine. Because here, this is what I could do horizontal. Right now I just need to do text on top. Duration. Ooh, typing animation. Okay, okay. I could see myself doing that. Alright, so I need one more component. I need to tag that thing. UI notification message. Alright. This should be a quickie. Notification message. Text. What time is my live broadcast? Usually I do it a lot earlier. Usually this is about when I end it, like in an hour or so. So yeah. Usually I do it way earlier. So tomorrow would be way earlier. So yeah. In fact, if you can see, you can actually look at my streams, but yeah, most of the time it's way earlier. And this is where I usually about when I end it. Well, it probably doesn't have much timestamps, to be honest. I'm at 300 videos yet, doing live streams for a while. Yeah, I guess this one doesn't really tell me. It doesn't really have a timestamp, actually, what hour. Yeah, so actually you would have no idea. Yeah. But yeah. I'll see you tomorrow then. I'll see you by starting up early. Actually get better viewer numbers that way too. I'm gonna start my stream earlier. Here. Give me. More power to your elbow, huh? Indeed. Was it people's elbow in WWE? All right, let's throw this in. See where is this done? Is it? It's here. Pressing the button. Right. Oh, by the way, Jonas, recently I switched to actually compiling shaders in one go and I was using C++ still, which saved me a bunch of time and a bunch of money on Geico insurance. Now all my shaders get compiled like in a second. Flat. Which is pretty nice. Right, so I think I just need to copy this. Because this thing will no longer mess with text. Don't need any of this nonsense. Oh, I have this thing, I forgot. Okay, here. Dimensions. Oh, I do need to know the text. Shall I adjust it properly? Travel 2 children's down to get to the text. Yeah. Oh, it's up above. You know what? I'm gonna switch to no camera. Okay. Got one. Field charge. Field charge. That's the one. Yes.
That's how beautiful.
That should take. Go away. Yeah. Kind of interesting. Something else showing up? Not visible. Not visible. Oh, Yeah. Oh man, I should have wished this was a color. The notification message time. Okay. Fine for now. The button thing gets covered up a bit. Fine. Current. Bum. Okay, I have this, which is fine. Current. Which means horizontal is correct. That's only true if starting index. Not quite. Not quite. So the only message should be expiring will be the last. Don't remove messages. Pop first. Okay. Oh, so really starting index. Sounds in the ballpark, Robin, right? Oh, hey. Rip. That's good. It's more or less what I wanted. It's very close to what I wanted. I just want it to be the opposite. The opposite. Yeah, there you go. Boink. Now let's test up everything. Ooh. Forgot about that. But I moved it ever so slightly. It's not. Why is that thing not full? But oh, some kind of early bailout. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, this never actually gets hit, really. Let's see. Oh yeah, it changed. Still, why is that not being changed? Hmm. Yeah. Maybe I'll make it a bit more subtle. Okay. All right, so it gives you some attention to notifications coming up. It's not too heavy anymore. So I'll go with that. That's fine. Wait, you put the new one at the bottom? That doesn't make any sense. Why did you put it at the bottom? Huh? Put it at the bottom. I guess ring buffer, but really? It's gonna be the first? It's removing the first. My dudes, you are getting annoyed. There's a lot of you too. It's pretty expensive too, huh? But this. Or job. Okay. Run in between. Should take care of you nice and quick. Let's see. When I pick up a new item, I would expect it to go into queued up, so it shouldn't show up initially. So it should really remain as is, I think. Yes, actually looks fine. see. Get healing and energy right here. Boink. Yeah, I think it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good at that. Does mean there's one frame that it looks something looks off. There's one frame where it's misdrawn. Just one little framey frame. But
I can't take another hit. Hey, that hurt.
these guys are dangerous.
My health is low.
Dude. Biscuit. Oh, it's interesting. When I use a charge immediately, it doesn't trigger notification. Hmm. Interesting. And then here, yeah. Okay, okay. Seems good. Seems good. What is this? Notification messages have a life bar. Some extra attention and show the progress of them going away. It will be a topic of stream tomorrow. Of me looking into the CPI. Probably it. Okay, so that's the big thing. Input reading specific one. Element stream. Haptic, ooh. I like that. Yeah, I gotta love Microsoft Docs. Jesus Christ. Neither this nor that. Not required. Location focus. Up to us. What's my game gonna be about? It's gonna be hot babes in Diablo. Think Diablo-like and Barbie-like. Where he has different skills, you can charge up, you get your energy. At any time you can chill for a moment and be like, what do I want? And what color do I want it in? Glasses, yeah. Different glasses, pants. Let's go with this. Boots or no boots?
I need to dodge those.
Hey, dudes. You long ass freaking swords. Yeah, hell yeah, indeed. I do have a beginning of a story, but I only just began to implement the basic mechanics. Like, you do have ability to have scenes, kind of fade in out. You can have different dialogues. This is where Yazg is destroyed. This is where you fight back the power. Fight back the power. And then you enter the game mode. This is also show the game UI being revealed in parts, as opposed to just like everything thrown at you all at once. Yeah. Also, if you actually if you play the playtest, this is going to be in the main menu. The one I spent the most amount of time so far is the female. She gets the most attention from me so far. I do have a male guy as well, but he needs more work. But she is fairly playable. So this is the main menu. Because I hate main menu, just do nothing. Instead, this one basically shows you the game and how it would look like, what the character would be. Right now, I'm actually mostly using this as a stress test, where the computer just plays through all the skills that you can have. You can also different settings, such as zoom in and out, depending how far away you want. Sometimes some bugs getting stuck, huh? So this is when you can click playtest and just continually immediately resume from the game. But this one doesn't really do any story mode. You just kind of, yeah. You basically get to skip the story entirely. Oh yeah, before I forget, you can also call down a bike. Bike. Please, call bike at some point. Oh, is this some kind of weird mode? Huh. Let me try a different way. There you go. Let's get the fuck out. Going back to the home base. This is your chill zone. I need to clear up all this garbage, by the way. I haven't worked any stations yet. But wait, is this no? Well, I guess this is fine. Actually, this is good. I'm thinking this is where I would have stations like selling items, buying items, crafting items, whatnot. And then when you're done, you can go back out into the battle zone. I'm thinking kind of like you're going through different zones. And you get to keep all the, persist all the items and whatnot. Bum, bum, bum. I have a bunch of skills already for her. The guy doesn't have as much attention. Poor dude, yeah, even that part's kind of broken. He doesn't get much love from me. Sometimes I think about just getting rid of the guy anyway. What did I want to work on? I did want to work on improving the controller input a bit. Just a bit. By the way, usually I stream early in the day. Right now it's kind of really late for me, which is why I have a camera off. Because the bright light, camera lights will just keep me awake until tomorrow morning. So, new game. This is so far the test experience. This robot takes you out. We've been unlocked, yes. You also get some charging boosts. So Fav made it so that it automatically uses heals when you get low enough. Same thing for the energy. Same thing. Right now, every zone that you encounter is more difficult than the previous one. Also, you can't really move on. It's kind of like Hades in some way where... Damn it, dude. Charge up. No, I'm full of charge. What else do I want? Let's... Who likes me some fireballs? Burn in hell, boy. Burn in hell. Good. So now I get to go to the next zone. Right now there's no difference, but... Alright, get the thing out of my face. Oh, she should kick the door a bit. Like in some kind of cute feminine way. Dude, I should just remove dude working in the mail here, or just... I can get barely any effort to work on him.
I can't take another hit.
Alright, let's burn a bit. Because you can aim the mouse, or just get automatic aim with the keyboard. You can even play with just one hand. WSD and 1, 2, 3 for spells. Alright, this guy's burned down, so... Don't need to worry about that. Hello, drone. Would you like some fire up the ass? Dude, just burned down already. I'm curious, actually. I'm only now beginning to game test. How far can I go on the fireball? Oh, I did get a level. Yeah, I need more tilt tips, not just on this, but also on... Oh, Snapple. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Guys, again, healthy. But this I do care a bit. Excellent. Excellent. Finally. Finally, some items of some stats. That's not that amazing. Zone 4. I'm tempted to work on quests. Tempted. You put the quest like in top left corner to indicate what wave you're looking to complete the next task for. This fireball is pretty cheap, huh? It just takes a while to burn down. Try energy shot. It'd be more fun if I fired faster, to be honest. What about this? Is it too expensive or not? Okay. Why don't you bounce around a bit? There you go. Dude. Okay. Let's see what we got. Gee, what's up? What's up? I woke up from a fat nap. I was thinking just random bugs. Although one cute thing it just did that is that notification messages now have a little bar now. Oh yeah, DT, you have a new icon now. I haven't added it as a. You should add that. So you can spam it up too. Yeah, let me do that actually as an update. Let me see. Dashboard customization. Yeah. What's up, Bruce? Okay. Emojis. Let me see. Think you can do one more. It's called $1. Okay. I think it was here somewhere. Yeah. There you go. Test some chat. $1. Did it do the double dots? No. Huh. No, I'm not sure it did. Nope. Do it again. Let's say $1. Oh. Okay. I guess maybe just took a little bit of time to do it. It's funny. Yeah, now I need to know the secret. What am I missing? That's funny. Well, you got access. So that's funny. You know what I think? DICE should do some kind of modification to an item stats. I haven't thought about exactly what kind, but something. Something. 1 million, that's right. 1 million Schutbucks from the Office TV series. Or 1 billion Stanley Nichols. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I guess that's where it came from. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, but DT, here's a new update. So this build is actually currently live on the Steams. So I've been testing. Oh, I haven't played against the boss in a long ass time. You could use some additional attack, will work a little bit. Because his rockets is something else. Actually, let's see how much damage those rockets will do. Because melee definitely needs work, because he just doesn't do any Melee just doesn't connect. That kind of connects. Actually, that can hurt. Well, I got 13 heals. So I'm not too scared. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. So it can hurt. Write it out. Write it out. But yeah, now notification messages, they do a little bit of like a progress bar to indicate when they're about to go away. Makes it kind of cute. That's right. This is live, man. Look at this. 4 months later is an update. Yeah. I think I've already fixed the most glaring crashes that show up immediately. I do have a bad news for you. If you like to play as a male, he's not currently playable. Like you can blow him up, but it's not a good time. It is not a good time right now to play as a dude. I mean, the only way to play him right now is to click Playtest. The problem is like all his attacks are just broken. Oh, why does he... Oh, yeah, he definitely broken. You know, it's something to fix his basic attacks at least. Might as well fix them now. And then I can do some quick update for it. The thing is, I used to keep the builds pretty up to date. But then I think I began to change a bunch of things. A bunch of stuff was broken. Now, fortunately, I need to fix the kick, because kick right now just doesn't work. It's just too slow. Like, this is not... It's not the intended speed at all. So I need to... I know what it is. I just need to come up with a proper fix for this. Max speed. It's this thing. I mean, it's exactly what he does, actually. Like, when it's fixed, it's supposed to do that. Like, he just goes and boom, and just punches him. This is the intended way. Just currently, there's a bug I need to rework on a little bit. Let's see, will it be more fun if he actually does this faster? Hold up. Let's pop it out. I should be able to control his dashing speed. Let's see. Hero, what is that? I forgot the name, dude. I have too much code. I don't remember anything now. I need a filter. I need a filter of all these components. Too many components, dude. Should at least rename it to sort of ability. Dude. Dash melee, that's right. Dash speed 80. What about set it to like 120? Boom. Now he should be like a Speedy Gonzalez. Bam. Yeah, 120 feels good. Oh yes, baby. What? You can also use like a dash as a dash movement. Hello, robots. Oh, speaking of which, of melee, dude, I actually had an idea recently. I almost began to work on it today, almost. What I have in mind is... Dude, where did I have it? Yeah, this. I want to add the guy some kind of grab a robot up close and then just kick him right after that. So I could do exactly the same thing with a dude. Just use some kind of like a energy dash, grab a robot towards you and just kick him. That'd be pretty sweet. And I can do it easily. Easily. Didn't create a few new animations though to handle that, but that'd be pretty nice. Alright, so I need to... Yeah, this is good speed. Yeah, I could imagine he can just send something out. So reach out with like one hand, just snag him, and then drag him towards him here, and then just kick him right back out. Oh, that'd be so sick. It's almost like the reverse of Leaf, League of Legends, Lee Sin from League of Legends. Because there, he dashes towards you and then kicks you in the face. Here, I think I want the opposite. Now, I can imagine him... I need to do a little bit of animation work for that. Because let's say I'm doing idle. Let me see. Because technically I need like 3 animations, or 2 animations, I think. Yeah, sick, man. I'm definitely happy to fix any kind of crashes, which I already have taken care of a bunch. Oh god, it's so bright. I'm gonna keep an eye on anything that comes up, okay? Anything comes up, it gets squashed. Because this is some Linux crash, that's not something I can fix. And this I think I already took care of. Yeah, that's already been fixed. Has been fixed real good. Yes, resolved. Good, 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 good. The one bug I'm currently experiencing is that if you're playing with a gamepad and your gamepad disconnects while in the game, I can't actually I don't have a way to reconnect back to the controller because of a known-as bug in some of the libraries I'm using. So I might have to use... It's a bit drop on this. Maybe use some different library to handle that. Oh, dude. I hate working, like making clothing for this dude, but dude, playing him is just so fun. Oh, hold up. He needs a skill to push away, break walls. Oh, I should call it wall break. Push away is a lame ass name. Wall break is what it needs to be called. Yeah. Push away. Yeah. Wall break. A wall breaker. Yeah, it is also to call push robots, but that can be more like a minor thing. I don't know. Just push away. I mean, if he can break the wall, he can break robot, dude. In fact, now that I'm getting better and better at the game, at making the game, I think I can actually have specifically grab a robot to just put him through the wall. Oh, that would be so sweet. Especially if you close, maybe throw it, robot at the wall, not sure. Actually, that's not the worst idea. I have an ability in my game that either breaks a wall to go through or can push a robot to deal damage. Give me the ideas for a short 1-2 word name for such a skill. Make it zappy and manly. Shock drive, ram hack, brake force. Brake force. Volt bash. Volt bash. Volt bash is actually not the worst idea. Because right now he doesn't even do particles, does he? He doesn't even do any particles when he hits. It's kind of sad. Particles add a lot. Wham. Sometimes a bug where like kicks punch at the same time, it's really amusing. You also can do this little hack. We can just like launch into like super speed. Dude, melee is so much more difficult to implement well. Come here, boy. Right, control gamepad. Give me a gamepad. Why isn't it an attack? Oh, I'm out of energy. I need to give a better UI indication when I'm out of energy. I completely forgot. This guy doesn't need energy to attack. You can just kick those robots around like there's no big deal. Just push them away. Boom. What you want? What you got? Just ask for brutal too, and I'll give you 30 names. When you push the wall apart, do they do damage? I think when you push a robot... Oh, this guy needs some new skills. Except he doesn't ride bikes. He doesn't know how to ride bikes, man. This guy doesn't know how to ride bikes. I think they do take damage when... because... Let me see. Like if I kick this dude, he should fly back and hits that guy. Bam, bam, yeah. So they both took a little bit of damage. They just didn't take that much damage. But they both collide and take damage. I think the same thing happens when you kick him on the wall. Let me see. Come here, dude. Because yes is getting kicked right on the freaking wall. Yeah. And here, bam. It goes right for the wall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he takes damage from taking a wall. Yeah. Like his theme is all just basically being physical contact. So that's what I'm thinking, like pulling a robot and just would be sweet. Because he can only keep it in distance. And from time to time, snag a robot, punch him in the face. Because this is close-in distance. I mean, close-in pump thing. There's that. Bam. There's a wall here. No, there's no wall there. Kick that thing. Absolute unit. He also pushes like any kind of debris out of the way if he detects it. He technically does have some equipment, but... I actually even deleted that thing because it looks so crappy. I don't even show what he's wearing. He doesn't need clothing. But he might get some weapons. Dude, get out of my way. Also, because of him, I might have to work on better ragdolls. We can actually cancel in time. Whoa. You can do some hacky movement speed up. Jesus. Starzan indeed. I also had like really old idea for him. Is to rip a chunk of the wall and just throw it at the robot. So like, you can just like rip a chunk from the wall or from the floor and just throw it at the robot. But that one need to think about more to make it look good enough. But doing a scorpion move first would definitely be easier and it should still be fun. Oh, hold on. I forgot about ground smash. What you want? This is a AoE attack. Ooh. Bad bone transform. Bad bone transform. You got a boo-boo. Really? So what exactly went wrong here? Wait, is the input bunch of bad crap? I've seen this before. Why is it being so bad? Oh. The input is a bunch of not numbers. This is when... Really? Nan's in position? What is this coming from? That sucks. Something is causing bad positions. I've seen it somewhere else before, but it was a different thing. But no, crashes is coming from something else. This is not related to the male dude. I've seen it with a girl too. I just don't know the cause of them yet. In fact, I took a screenshot of that just today. Yeah, here's a bunch of nans. But that was happening somewhere else with like a wall chunk or something. So for some reason the position has like a nan. What about rotation? Rotation is valid, but position is not. Who are you? Colliders. I guess it's a robot freaking out. But why? Why would position be? Yeah, it's a robot. Oh yeah, it's a robot for sure. But self position has got a bunch of nans, tunes and nans in there. Now, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to track down. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. I mean, my guess, since this is a robot, it's probably coming from physics somehow. So let's just assume that. Oh, wait, this is robot. RP-net. This is position of a robot probably, because I can see the player just fine. I just need to catch it in the act somewhere. But robots are kinematic. What's not kinematic? Very... Let's think. What it could be. Double rainbow. What could it mean? What could it mean? Because robots move. Physical ragdoll. I need to catch it in the act. Because these guys... Oh, is it possible? It's coming from hip motion to crowd agent velocity control. I want to see who notices this first. Hip motion. No, this just does the speed. Like, where's this coming from? I'm gonna have to find it, track it down. Because he's not a physical dude. He's moved by navigation. Is it possible that this crowd agent crap... Let me see. Where is it? Position, position, position. This is where I set position if it's this. Maybe I should try to catch it here in case it is. Here's Nan. Gotcha. I don't know. I do need to find who's causing the Nans. Who's the culprit? Who's the culprit? Well, where I'm at it, I might as well fix the speed application. Then also need a UI notification when some skill is not available due to energy. Suppose he just doesn't have speech yet, huh? Wait, this punch is that expensive, huh? Oh, it gets cold more than once? Hold on. If I press punch once, he gets used twice. Wow. Wow, okay. He, yeah. Yeah, it's no bueno. It is not a bueno. What are they doing twice? If it's in progress, it will ignore it. Otherwise, it gets here. I mean, I think I need to do it anyway, right? But this. Press once and crash. Oh, I need to do it after. For those who care, I'm now using CMake 4. It seems to be slightly faster. Slightly. Well, let me see. Click once, attack twice, of course. Of course. Why? I would get to here and just bail out. Oh. Actually. Oh, okay. Probably it. Yeah. Okay, no more double attacks. Except that one time. At one time in band camp. Still likes a double attack. Maybe it bails out quickly. Maybe it's... Maybe that's what it is. So here's first one, since use. Yeah, it's trying it again. But... I guess it could happen so fast. Cooldown is 0.3 seconds. I mean, it is pretty fast, not gonna lie. Pretty fast. Hmm. Hmm. Where's the actual punch implementation? Oh, it's on that one. Hold dash. I think I need more debug information to see when the dash started and what made it stop and where. Because it's just too dynamic. It looks like when you punch a wall... No, it's even that is kind of tricky. There's definitely a bug here over the ground that wants to punch multiple times. Especially when you close, I bet it will do it right. Yeah, clicking the ground doesn't work too well. Anyway, we'll consider that later. Something more important to do first. Character panel. The speed. I could do quick hack for now. think this should do it. Is he back to slow again? Dash melee. It's 120. I guess it just gets spoiled. Bam, right through the wall. That was lame. He didn't kick far enough and got slammed. I'll have to fix that double attack. Okay. It's something of speed motion, movement speed stat. Nope. What about Firestorm? Is it too expensive? Might be too expensive, but maybe as an OE works okay. Kinda. Hey. I'm already seeing I need to reduce number of health drops. Wait, still no items? Enough item die, really. Oh, that's disappointing. So he will be nice in their faces, though. Hold on a sec. What about Freedom Strike? Here. Oh, I'm gonna get delayed spawn. It's not a concern. More robot spawn? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get out, get out. My health actually survived this time. Not gonna heal me? Why am I stuck in this position? Maximum damage. But energy struggling. I don't remember if burning scales of level or not. That I don't remember. These guys are just fast enough to be annoying. Ooh, that was a good boost to energy. You add passive skills on the move speed. I mean, I have as an item attribute. I do have that. Feedback. Ooh. No. This is all the new. What? Yeah, this is Linux crash. That is Linux crash. To get it log this time? No. Nah, it's still Linux crash. Unfortunately. Resolve. Yeah, it's yours. Unfortunately, the way it's crashing, it's not writing anything to the logs. I think it's failing to create a Vulkan device. But usually I get to see a lot more in a log to tell me why. Otherwise, I just can't. Because the log for you just comes up as empty, like there's no log, it's just empty. Because I can see it tries to create a device and goes into the Vulkan and all that. Let's even use Vulk to find it. Then it just... I don't know. I'm not sure how much I believe is call stack. Maybe mostly. But yeah. I know it's you because I can see Unix paths and all that, so yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not getting enough for it, so. You have to wait until it produces a Linux binary. Speaking of which, if I switch to this library for Windows, I need to keep GLTF separate somehow. Yeah, that thing is a must. I know it from professional game dev work. That way when you click OK to send, it just sends it there and it kind of aggregates it. I might need to build my own tool where you can also send like a screenshot report to me without having to like go to my Discord and copy paste. It'd be nice if you just like a single click, takes a screenshot, allows you to type some text, and it gets sent somewhere where I can just look in my leisure. Ooh, finally, move speed. That's what I was waiting for. Finally. Let's look. Player... I mean, I know it's going to be here, right? Movement speed right now is 25, 26 here. And that should reflect itself here, yeah. Yeah. So it does make you a little faster, but I need to add UI to show you speed here too. Definitely to be doing that. But yeah. Backtrace is pretty sweet. I already fixed a bunch of issues. Because in the past, I sometimes have to like ask for logs or whatnot, but no longer. Like here's what it looks like when somebody crashes on Windows. I would actually get the log of everything here. Oh, this was somebody, it wasn't the Windows. This was somebody running on our, like on a handheld, I think. And he never really sent me like what's going on. So I'm not sure if he walked around on it, but this is what I would like to be able to see from your machine. And somehow it's not happening. Because using this, I was able to actually fix this bug. Boom. So now you move a little faster by 6%. Why is the game not getting 140 frames? Oh, it's because too much image debris. Yeah, but at some point I'll poke in the Linux build. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, minor fixes. You know what I'll do as the last thing? I'm gonna update, make at least the hero be slightly more playable. Merge this in. Produce an updated build. What means poke? It's like when you touch somebody with a finger. Try to get their attention. In my case, what I mean is that I'll just spend a little bit of time producing a Linux build over time. But right now, fixing bugs on Windows is priority. But from time to time, I'll finish. The thing is, guys, it's like full 1 week of work to produce a playable Linux build, at least. Hopefully, no more. So, yeah. The thing is, Linux is such a, I don't know, maybe even Steam Deck is only 10% of usage base. I'll see. I'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Sure, it still runs. Excuse me? No. User interface has finally become too big. Okay. What is the crash there, but not in debug though? Concerning. Yeah, Linux is okay-ish enough, but yeah, someone is a big headache. Plus, not having Visual Studio is going to slow me down debugging and analyzing issues there. But I will take a look at it eventually. Eventually. But it was a big cost of having to produce 2 builds all the time. It's much easier just to have one. Dude, what am I doing? What is going on? What is it got merged badly? Wait, what is this? Oh, was that a collision? Huh? I did do that, I know that much. I mean, I'm assuming using Proton Linux already. I had somebody had success running a Proton somewhere else. Maybe just not your particular Linux build. Okay, I just need to look at the file. Maybe there's some kind of bug there. It's not even 1 meg, so why is it crashing? No, it's fine.
I need
This
more.
game looks so good at 144 frames. Oh my god.
Out of energy.
So smooth. Hmm. Not sure what any of this means. Indeed, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to do more than just update Linux dependencies. Some of the code I have is Windows only specific, so I have to rewrite some basic parts for Linux as well. Not gonna be that easy. Go. Oh, I should probably don't care about this then. Actually, maybe this one I did care. Yeah, I do care about that. Let's pump it here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's do a quick translation. Translate to Chinese. Too exciting. Sanity test, sanity check. Sure everything loads and is happy. This guy can punch, good. Time to produce an updated build. But maybe if I put it down, maybe it's not much Linux work to work. Maybe I can make it work like in 2 days. Maybe. Might be interesting at least them to get start getting some errors from there. See if anything super interesting to correct. Reminds me to take another screenshot, 2K.
Out of energy.
Maybe now's the time to do it. I suppose I need to hide in this UI. Good. See, I think Steam was F1. Got screenshot taking. 11. Okay. Wait for a decent moment and snag a screenshot. I'd like to see some robots in the action here. Fine, looks like it's gonna have to be manually.
I need to dodge those.
I don't wanna. I don't think laser's the coolest.
Hey, that hurt.
Like a few more.
My health is low.
That seems decent. Well, that one may require. I was using full. Guess I'll see. Okay, was it really full K? Yeah, I really was. So I was running it in full screen. Okay.
I need to dodge those. Hey, that hurt. I can't take another hit. My health is low. more energy.
Sure. Actually. Game data. Oh, it's being G. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Hmm. Can that load JPEG? I'm not so sure. Maybe you can. I'm to test. Oh. It's here again. Love DT. Dealing real life bugs. That's funny. That's funny. Indeed, indeed. Speaking of GT, do you have any other platforms aside from PC desktop Windows, like Steam Deck or something? Because I'm considering spending a little bit of time on Linux just to poke at it and for future Steam Deck. Let's see. Give me new loadout. Yes. Okay. So is JPEG thing working? I could even have like multiple of the screenshots so the game will start with different screenshots by choice. But this is good enough. New loading screenshot. Alright, after this I'm gonna update so I can fix a male hero for you. With this push, he should be at least playable enough so it's not complete nonsense. It's time to produce a build. Got everything. Switch, I forgot about Switch. Yeah. The thing though is, unless PC Windows is a success first, nothing else matters. Nothing else will matter. Bam. He stomped on the robot. That's awesome. Dude. He's still a bit broken when he flies around here, but it's at least he's doing something. That was actually pretty fun. He just stomped on its face. Let's see. Break is here. Okay, at least he's playable. At least reset. Well, he doesn't have any tanking abilities right now, although his base health is higher. So he might live to see the day. Well, eventually he struggles, so I'll have to think of something fancy. What's up, info? Oh, look at that. So sometimes... Oh, I see. So if you let play menu play for a while, it gets stuck in this mode of clearing out notifications. Okay. I bet it's just full of notification stuff. So I need a way to clear notification when you enter playtest. Or anything else for that matter. Static void clear all notifications. Let me do that. Finally found Reaper for that guy. No. It's fine. Might as well do this quick little fixer. Yeah, it's not even less on that, really. Well, the thing is, except for Steam Deck. Steam Deck is Linux. So maybe, depending on the game, you might get maybe 5, 10, 15% of sales. Which would be something, but yeah. Steam hardware survey. Put into Steam where it matters. Like it's 95% just Windows. Linux is 2.5%. The only thing that's hard to tell about Steam Deck is because Steam Deck does not show up here in the survey. And it's hard for me to get any kind of decent numbers on the market for selling games for Steam Deck. It's probably nothing to write home about. So it's probably not something like it. Maybe once in a while when I need a break, I'll do it. I'll do it once in a while. Okay. So now I need to find where to call it. So it's a new game or whatever, anything else. Create world. Something like this should do it. Yep, a lot of work for little gain, indeed. It's the name of the game. The thing is, from what I'm seeing, is that games succeed really hard on Windows. For them, it makes sense to go to other platforms, but on that, because then 5-10% will actually make enough money, probably. And they probably have enough stuff just to do it for fun. So, yeah. That's why, like, in the last 2 years, I've only spent maybe 2 days of looking at Linux. Maybe that. Let's do here, because he seems to fly faster now. Excuse me, gonna initiate any skills? There you go. So now when you enter... No, it's still... It's not for different fun, yeah. Alright, so at least now I can go to here, go to update. This one has 100 queues. How? Why? Why is it so much? So there's some kind of weird little bug. Oh, I might have a clue. I'm starting to have a clue. Maybe what happens when you go here once. No? Because maybe once you go over there once... And then check. Yeah, okay. So just going to different, it's more than just that bug. It's really the bug. I mean, it should clear it, but also something just spamming it up. This gets spammed into oblivion. No. Is it this? Yeah. No. No. Wait, it's the door's been unlocked. Door's unlocked notification. That's the one. So it's this one that spams it like a monster. Something between here makes it go wild. Maybe. Just don't do anything at all then. I don't care. Yeah, I should at least fix it. Otherwise, there was a spam of doors unlocked notifications. Yeah, definitely not from Max. Although, like, big companies, they do it, so it's probably worth to some degree. I think one reason may be worth to go into, oh, I didn't mean that. To like consoles, because it's harder to pirate games on consoles. Yeah, good. So no notifications to spam your face. Good. That's helpful. Fixed notification spam. Always something to fix. Okay. Right now, I am going to Steam. Jesus Christ. It's enough. Hot update coming in. I have an item title there, but whatever. Still one of my favorite features. You can just immediately jump into the action.
Hey, that hurt.
Like basically exactly what you were seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, but here you get random ass skills. And shoddy items. You used to get these decent starting items that can actually play easily. But now it is no longer the case. You might have to generate better looking items for this. Better looking items. But whatever for now. Okay. Just in case anything weird shows up. Really? Ah. Going out to Steam. Upload is good. And now mark it as latest. Hero fixes. Go. Go. Yeah, I'm about to sign out, get some sleep and make some food as well. But I think the build is live now. But take care, DT. See you tomorrow. I'm about to sign off too. Just want to confirm. Yep. Get that thing. Just want to see it for myself. Let this game fly in optimized mode. Just fly. Bam. You got stuck on the wall a little bit, huh? Ooh, he do takes a bunch of damage though already. And now he's out of energy. Oh, Snapple. Get the energy charge. Good, 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 good. Maybe those boots will help out or something. Out of my way. You just face tank that. Alright, hopefully this gave me something. Ooh, some heal. Ooh, more life, yes. Oh, this, he'd even get some female clothing he can't even wear, but whatever. At least now he's tankier. Bam. Okay, functional enough. Tomorrow will be more fixes. But that's it for today. Security, see you tomorrow. Just plain beef. I also eat some other stuff like eggs, sardines. But beef and steak taste amazing anyway most of the time. Spices, I don't know. Spices don't excite me that much. Not that much. Alright, take care, man. GG's. Until tomorrow. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.